Hi, first grade. I hope you're all doing well at home. We certainly miss being in school with all of you. We are going to do some board building using a whiteboard today. So if you have a whiteboard at home, you can follow along with me. Just grab a marker and something to erase. If you don't have a whiteboard at home, you can still go through this with me. You can just follow along and read the words as we write them. I will write the letters, but I will not say the word. I will give you a few seconds at home to read the word, and then we'll move on to the next one. If you need extra time to sound it out, then just hit pause on the video and give yourself a few more seconds so that you can read it. So I have my whiteboard here. You'll recognize our foundations board. I borrowed this from school. And our focus, or the vowel team that we're going to be working on for this story this week, is EA. So I'm going to write that on here, and that will be in all of our words. So if you want to write, if you are writing on a board yourself, if you want to write an EA, and we talked about this before we left, but EA makes the long E sound. If I had my foundations poster, I would show you EA, eat, E. That's what we talked about. I'm going to draw a line under the EA just to remind us that it only makes one sound when we are reading it. Okay, so let's begin. If you already have EA, then I just want you to add a T at the beginning of the word. Okay, so look at that, and what's the word? Okay, good. For our next one, I want you to erase the T, and this time put it at the end of the word. Now what's the word? Good. Our next one, leave that there and add M at the beginning. And what's the word? Good. This is the kind that you eat, if you figured out what it is. Erase the T and change it to L. Now what's the word? Good. Our next word, erase the M and make it an R. Now what's the word? Good. Erase the R and change it to H. Now what's the word? Good. And then this one means for something to get better, like if you're feeling sick, not the part of your body. Good. Change the L to the letter P. What's the word? Good. And this means a big pile of something. Change the P to an R. And now what's the word? Good. Change the H to a D. And what's the word? Good. And this is the kind that you use at the beginning of a letter, not the animal. Okay, now we're going to erase the D and the R, and we're going to put our digraph CH at the end. Remember, our digraph only makes one sound. What's the word? Good. Now leave that there and add a P to the beginning. And now what's the word? Good. Change the P to an R. And what's the word? Good. Now we're going to erase the digraph, CH, and make an M. And then I also want you to add C to the beginning. Now we have a 2-letter blend at the beginning. And what's the word? Good. Okay, we have one more word. I want you to change C and R to another 2-letter blend, G, L. And what's the word? Very good. Okay, boys and girls, now that you've read some of these words for word building, in your decodable reader that you can find on Pearson Realize, there is a story called Peaches and Cream. And you're going to read that with someone, or to a stuffed animal or something. And a lot of these words will be in that story. So have fun reading, and I'll see you next time.